お待たせいたしました。続いてのセッションに参ります。ご出演は株式会社ヌーラボ代表取締役橋本正則様、ヌーラボ BV シニアソフトウェアガブリエル・バッカリ様、ヌーラボエイジアコミュニティマネージャーソー・ヒアン様、株式会社ヌーラボソフトウェアエンジニア岩上拓也様です。演題は国を超えて開発を共にするエンジニアたちの日常です。こちらのセッションでは福岡市実証実験フルサポート事業ビヨンドコロナウイルスコロナを乗り越えるにおいて採択された株式会社ユニゾンシステムズ様による実証実験として、英語のセッションを AI による多言語文字起こしおよび自動翻訳を行い、ライブ動画に字幕を足してリアルタイムで配信します。それではよろしくお願いいたします。
はい。Already started? Okay. Hi, I'm Masanori Hashimoto from Nulab. I'll show the presentation. It's difficult to control the Zoom. Share screen. Hi, how everyone? Can you see the presentation? Is it okay? Hi, I'm Masanori Hashimoto from Nulab Inc. 聞こえてますこれ？あ？どっか行った？あった。Okay, okay. Sorry. I'm born in Fukuoka Prefecture and Fukuoka City. I established my company called Nulab in 2004. Then we start collaboration services from 2006. First one is Backlog. After that, we start Kaku in 2009. And 2020, we started TapTalk. Recently, we started NeuraPass. We have offices in the world. Headquarters is in Fukuoka City. And we have offices in Tokyo and Kyoto. In the south of Japan, we have 3 offices: Singapore, New York, and Amsterdam. We provide powerful web-based collaboration tools to improve your teamwork. We are supporting your collaboration works using our 3 collaboration tools. I already talked about that, but I'll talk about more detail. Backlog is project management tool. It's for powerful teams, modern teams. Kaku is the diagramming tools on the web browser. You can draw, for example, you can draw mind map and UML and ER diagrams on the web browser. Recently, we released video chat. Please check the video chat. It's easy to talk with your co-workers on the Kaku. Next one is TypeTalk. TypeTalk is team chatting tools for your business. Last one is Nulab Pass. It is security for Nulab products. We have many users worldwide. You know, transfer-wise, it is Helsinki startup. It's called Unicorn. They are using Backlog, and many governments in Japan are using Backlog, and Fukuoka City using TypeTalk. We have many happy users. Okay. Our company's introduction is over. Next is self-introduction. Please introduce yourself. First is Sohan.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Hian. I'm from Singapore. Yeah, I'm in the community team, and I work on community events, activities, and content for Nulab users. Yeah, hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you. Next is Gabriele from Amsterdam. Please.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. It's an honor to be here today. My name is Gabriele. I work for Nulab in the Amsterdam office as a software engineer. I mainly work on Kaku, and I'm really enjoying it. Thank you.
Thank you. Last, Tommy. Can I call you Tommy? Is it okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Tommy, please.
Thank you for having me on. I'm Takuya. Tommy Iwakami. I'm a software engineer at Nulab Apps. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Very short. I'd like to ask you guys, what did you do before the engineer? And how did you become an engineer? First, Tommy, please.
Okay. Actually, because I started to programming at middle school. So yeah, I actually I can remember before I'm engineer. Excuse me. Masa-san, can you check the audio? Because yeah, it's really hard to speak.
Yeah. I think so. No. 音が回っちゃってすごく喋りづらいんですよ。そうなんです。いや、 このスピーカーから今そういうふうに。こいつをミュートした方がいいと思います。これが感情の音を拾って。
Yeah, I think so. Still, I can hear my voice. But okay, yeah. So sorry for interrupt.
このマイクは拾ってないですか。
Hashimoto-san, sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
Let's start. Yeah.
Please continue. Sorry. すいません。Did you finish your introduction to me? No.
Yeah. I think it's over.
Okay. ちょっとマイクの環境がおかしい。
I think everything good now.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Gabriele, what did you do before the engineer? And how did you become engineer?
Thank you. I did many things before becoming an engineer. At the beginning of my career, I was in business roles, actually. So I was very far from engineering. But then, as the time passed, I realized that engineering and software is my real passion. So I really spent a great deal of effort learning all I needed to learn. And then finally, I became an engineer slightly later during my career. So it was out of passion that I did that. And because of that, I'm also self-taught as an engineer. And I worked for several big companies like Electronic Arts and a big medical software provider in Europe. And finally, I came to Nulab.
Thank you. And we are Gabriele and Tommy is engineer, but Sohan is community manager. So I'd like to ask about what technology is popular around Sohan in Singapore.
Currently in Singapore, I think now the popular technology is like video conferencing tools because of the coronavirus situation. So most of us are working from home, and some students are also studying from home. So teachers and workers are using video conferencing tools to communicate with each other and work together, and also the students are using video conferencing tools to learn. Yeah, and I think now there are also online collaboration tools are also very popular, and file sharing technology, cloud technology.
Okay. How's Amsterdam? Gabriele, Gabriele, how's Amsterdam? What technology is popular in Amsterdam right now?
Well, Amsterdam is a very big technology hub, so we could say that like the technology community as a whole is very thriving, and there is not one single popular technology. Me personally, I work in Go most of the time, which is the newish programming language developed by Google, and I really like it. And in Amsterdam, there's a pretty big Go community as well.
I remember you talked about Go Round in the conference.
Yes, they did. I took part in a few Golang conferences, both in Amsterdam and also a big one in Florence, where, I was a speaker and I talked about my experience in Nulab and developing innovative systems with that language.
I was very surprised. You are probably keynote speaker, right?
Yes, I used to speak Chinese.
Great.
Because my wife is from China.
Your wife?
Yeah, my wife.
Tommy, what kind of technology is popular in Kumamoto?
Oh, that's a tough question because I think there's one or two startup company in Kumamoto. So, but yeah, I know what you mean. So, yeah, like Gabriele said, Go is really popular in Japan as well. Under other language, let's see. And the JavaScript community is also huge in Japan. So.
Java community?
No, JavaScript.
JavaScript. I see. So next question. In 2020, we are living under COVID-19 pandemic, right? That I think it will remain in history, our history, right? How is the impact of COVID-19 in your country? Please tell me how is the impact of COVID-19 in your country? Sohan, please.
Oh, okay. So we have been working from home since March this year. So the government started a lockdown. They call it a circuit breaker to break the spread of coronavirus. And they advise companies to let their staff work from home and students should study at home. So everywhere we go, we have to wear masks, and the government issued free cloth masks. And we also have to scan QR codes when we go visit stores or public places. We have to scan the QR code. This is for contact tracing. And we also have something like a Bluetooth device. It's given to us by the government, is free, and it's to help us track who we have been in contact with, close contact, like within 5 meters or 1 meters. Yeah, it will detect. Yeah.
We also have the application. It's called Cocoa. We are tracking the people who have COVID-19 using this smartphone. So
same. We have the application also.
in Singapore also.
Yes, yes.
How's Amsterdam how's Amsterdam, Gabriele?
Thank you, Masa. Amsterdam, they basically asked everybody to work from home as much as possible and limit going out. They also asked to not invite people at home and to not gather in public places. So the Netherlands, compared to other European countries, has had a milder response to the pandemic. But in many other European countries, they introduced the curfew and mandatory tests at the enter of the country. So yeah, it has been pretty tough in Europe.
Thank you. Actually, our headquarters, our Nulab Japan also starts work from home. How's work from home, Tommy? Tommy?
What do you mean? How change my life?
What do you think work from home?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I really like that idea, work from home. Actually, the Nulab has a work from home policy. Like 1 day a week is and
1 day in a week. Right.
Yeah. So, but now everybody in Nulab works from home. So and yeah, it has it gives us very flexible work style, and how to say that? We are productivity growth.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the idea.
On the other hand, I already tired work from home. Every day I'm watching the wall of my house. How's work from home, Sohan?
Actually, I quite like working from home too, because I don't have to travel to the office. Because last time when I need to travel to the office, it takes about 1 hour to have to change buses and trains to get to the office. But now I can just wake up and have breakfast and then start work. It's easier to get into the zone for working. It's a bit quiet and lonely sometimes because my wife, she also goes out to work, and my mom also goes out of the house. So it's a bit lonely sometimes, I think, at home. But it's also easier to concentrate. It's quieter,
How's work from Gabriele? Work from home is good or not?
Yeah, well, it has a few drawbacks, mainly because in the office I used to have all my nice equipment, big screen monitors, keyboards, and all of that. But there are also some welcome changes. For example, the fact that I can spend more time with my family. Basically, the commuting time is non-existent now, and I can have lunch with my wife every day. This is really good.
We have the general meeting in our year every year, but this year we couldn't eat, right? I'd like to invite you to Fukuoka City again. But now we are waiting post COVID-19. So, okay. Final question. So fast. Final question. Why would you recommend working in your country, not only for Japanese programmers, but also for around the world? Please tell me why would you recommend working in your country? Your country's good point, please. Sohan.
I think Singapore has good infrastructure, so it's quite a peaceful country also. And I think the government and the people have cooperated to manage the coronavirus situation quite okay so far. And people here they follow the law, follow the rules. The crime rate is relatively low, and healthcare here I think it's performed quite well also. So you don't have to worry if you come to Singapore and there's still coronavirus. They will take care of you. And I think the tech industry in Singapore is also growing quite fast. There's huge demand for engineers. And a lot of global companies have started offices in Singapore, like Facebook, Google, Alibaba, and Nulab. We also have offices here. And a lot of startups are being started here. The government is very actively supporting the tech startup industry. And Singaporeans are quite open-minded because we are used to a multicultural society. We have foreigners from all over the world working in Singapore also. So you can find your own country people here in Singapore too, and there will be food and restaurants in Singapore from your country too. So we welcome engineers.
Yeah. I heard there are so many Japanese companies in Singapore right now, right?
Yes. There's
for example, please tell me, for example, which company, Japanese company in Singapore?
Team Spirit.
They
are actually also one of our Kaku users. Yes. Team Spirit. Kinokuniya. Yeah, they're everywhere, but they're also one of our users.
I see. Okay, thank you. Gabriele, please tell me a recommendation point of your country for engineers.
Yeah, the Netherlands, and especially Amsterdam, is really a major financial and technology hub in entire Europe. And I found that it's exceptionally welcoming to foreigners. So for me, I'm originally from Italy. And when I moved to Amsterdam, it was especially easy for me to set up my life in there. Literally everybody speaks English at a really high level. So it's really easy to communicate with everyone, also the government, and they really help you as much as they can with everything. So it's extremely convenient. And then, of course, Amsterdam is also a very startup-friendly environment. So it's really easy to set up companies, and there's a lot of engineers around town. So it's really a productive and vibrant environment. I really like it.
Okay. In Kumamoto, please explain your feeling.
Prefecture?
Which point is good in Kumamoto?
That's a tough question. Yeah, Kumamoto is a very lovely city next to Fukuoka. So yeah, I love it because my hometown. But yeah, let's change the question because
Japan.
No, Japan or Fukuoka.
Okay.
Which one?
Fukuoka. How's Fukuoka?
Yeah, Fukuoka is a very unique city because it's a big city, but yeah, and also there are a lot of opportunity. there are over 10 branches in the startup, mega startup.
Yep.
Like Mercari, right?
You know Mercari. They don't know, I think.
Mercari is a kind of Craigslist or Letgo, which is a similar app in US. Yeah, it's kind of free market app.
Yeah.
But it's one of the unicorn in Japan, I guess. So yeah, the what I recommend in Fukuoka is main opportunities and right, and other thing is life.
Line.
No, life.
Life.
Because it's not Fukuoka is not Tokyo. You know so like not so busy and packed and too many people.
Everybody calls it's compact city, right?
Yeah, that's I think that's my favorite point in Fukuoka.
Actually,
sorry, now I'm in Kumamoto, but yeah.
Why you live in Kumamoto?
Nah, because the reason I moved to Kumamoto is the time I moved to Kumamoto is just the corona pandemic happening. So at that time I was kind of panicked. So at that time I was thinking to this is big cities. Yeah, I afraid of the big city, Fukuoka. So yeah, I wanted to move to the smaller city.
Yeah. I'd like to introduce Fukuoka City's actions in right now for engineers. And right now, Fukuoka City is focusing on making Fukuoka City is engineer-friendly city. So they set up this building. It's called Engineer Cafe. There is a cafe. In the night we can drink beer over there, and we can rent free for meetup. So the mayor said the mayor said he want to this building is center of the engineers in Asia. So now Fukuoka City is helping engineer culture right now. So my question is already finished. I prepared before the panel discussion. I'd like to extra question. Is it okay? I'd like to have extra question for you guys. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah. Gabriele and Sohan have been visit Fukuoka City last year, right? How? Did you remember? Okay. How's Fukuoka City? How was Fukuoka City? Sohan, please.
Oh, okay. Yes, I remember Fukuoka City. I think it's a very beautiful place. I love the weather especially. So I think we were there in March and during the Sakura season.
Ah, I see.
Yes. So it was a great opportunity to visit Fukuoka City and see our Nulab team members also. Yeah. So I think I had a great time. I had a great time there. I've been to Japan before, to Tokyo and Kyoto and Osaka. But I think Fukuoka is a nice place to live, and because the pace is different, and it's also a modern city, I feel. Yeah.
Thank you. Gabriele, how was Fukuoka City?
Thank you, Masa. So you know that I lived and traveled to really many places in Asia during my life. And I have to say honestly that Fukuoka is one of the nicest cities I've been to. And in 2019, when we had the general meeting in Fukuoka, I had the privilege to come to the city a week before everybody else. So I had the opportunity to see more of the city, and I have to say that I really liked it. And we also had the Hanami season right at that time. So it was also really nice to sightsee around town. And, it was really a very pleasant experience. I really love the city.
Thank you. Most of foreign Nulabers love Sakura, right?
Yeah, I think so.
in the Ohorikoen, there were so many sakuras, so it was so beautiful. But in this year, we didn't went to see cherry blossoms sakura, cause coronavirus. So I'd like to go next year. Final question to Tommy. You're working with foreign Nulabers who lives in another country, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have what are you having feeling? And do you have the recommend points about work with programmers who lives in other countries?
That's an interesting question. Yeah. Yeah, like Masa-san said, yeah, I work with co-worker in different country, like in New York, Amsterdam, and because most of designer team is from New York, so that the difficult point working with other country is a time zone.
Different
right?
time zone is difficult.
Yeah, so
especially New York, right?
yeah, New York is the opposite time zone, right? Now it's midnight.
Yeah. Amsterdam is like a bridge between Japan and New York, right?
Yes, we can easily communicate with both New York and Japan.
Great.
So Masa-san, what do you think the difficult point of the working with other countries?
I also thinking about the time zone. The time zone is very difficult point. So we are working on the chat, right? We are using TypeTalk for real-time communication. But when we work with people who live in different time zones, we are using backlog, not real-time communication, not real-time communication. So we have to use different tools for different time zones, I think. So, Tommy, please recommend. Please tell me what is great point work with other countries' programmers. What you?
Yeah.
Tell me
Yeah. Yeah. Good question.
Experience.
Yeah, that experience gives me a great inspiration and gives us great ideas. So that's one of the greatest point with working with different many countries. So I think that's the reason Nulab is how to say that, have a lot of offices around the world, right? So yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's the point. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Only in 3 minutes, I'd like to wrap up this session. We Nulab have offices in Singapore and New York and New Amsterdam. We are working together in different countries. It brings good experience for us. We are thinking about the kind of diversities. So. Our company is not Japanese company. So our company is a global company, and our software also, and our users also. We have to provide the products for global. So we have to create global software with international teams. So, but there are so many difficult things, hard things, language barrier, time zone, and different culture. It's a kind of diversity. So, but I guess if you have the diversities in your work, I think your life is also getting colorful. So if you want a good experience, if you want to get good experience, please work with programmers outside of Japan and programmer who has diversity. So this session is very difficult. Everyone is not native English speaker, but we try to speak English, right? So very hard, but it's good session, I think. Thank you for joining this panel discussion. Gabriele, Sohan, and Tommy, thank you. あと最初の方で結構ノイズがひどくてちょっと喋りづらかったんで申し訳なかったです。Thank you. This session is finished. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
株式会社ヌーラボ代表取締役橋本正則様、ヌーラボ BV シニアソフトウェアガブリエル・バッカリ様、ヌーラボエイジアコミュニティマネージャーソー・ヒアン様、株式会社ヌーラボソフトウェアエンジニア岩上拓也様によります国を超えて開発を共にするエンジニアたちの日常でした。ありがとうございました。